Howdy y'all. In this video, I begin my journey as the first farmer in my family, and there's a twist. I took out a $500,000 farm loan that I got paid back in 2 years. Will I make it big, or will I go broke? Watch to find out, folks. Howdy y'all, welcome back to First Gen Farmer. We're in the month of June, and I think we got some spraying to do in our cornfields. Or wait, or are they bean fields? Bean fields, that's what they are. Yeah. So how about we hop in our 8530 and get started. Honestly, I could use a faster sprayer. Especially with us getting more ground per year. It just might work a little bit faster if I have, say, a self-propelled. Although, cost of that, oof, easy 300K, possibly more. Oof, I just don't know if I have that kind of money laying around at the beginning of next year. Honestly, this field don't cause too much trouble. It's kind of small. However, next year I will try to advance either this way or try to go for this big field right here. That might be the move. This is an okay sized field, but this one right here stretches way past over that hill. Oh, gotta bring my boom over a little bit. I don't want to spray these chemicals into the little creek. Next I'll get hit with EPA or whatever. Oh, don't want that. And yes, before anyone asks, I'm still honestly debating on selling this blasted field. I just want to see how the beans yield on it, and then we might see if the beans don't yield good and they're in the red. I will most likely sell this horrid field. It sucks, and it's a pain to work because of the huge levee over here, or whatever you want to call the railroad track setup. Well, and just like that, we're officially done spraying for the year. Well, as long as I don't buy any more fields. But I don't see that happening in the short time span we have till harvest. We do have canola to harvest next month. So, this farm, the pig farm, shut the tractor off so I could speak. These two fields, along with this whole farm setup, he's wanting to sell me for just over 200,000. He said roughly 160,000 for that field, and he's reluctant to give me a price for the big field because he still has to get it all appraised with the pond in the center of it. I don't really know too much on if I want to purchase this from him, but honestly, I'm not too big into peas, so I'm gonna wait until he harvests that, and then we will see just if it'd be worth purchasing. I'll have to check its soil samples, see if it's a real good quality. Honestly, it's a good, nice size. Oh, and on a different note, we only used 100. So we started at 100% in the tank for this herbicide, and now we're at 65%. That's not bad for all of our fields. Correction, we started at 97%. Because I forgot I have the weight restrictions on. I'm following standard DOT weight restrictions for everything. So, yeah. That kind of messed me up. Now, I'm not going to be baling anything just yet, but I think that's what I'm going to need the tractor for next. That should do. I'm going to poke around here for a bit, and I'll see all y'all in July. So, long story short, I was at 104,000 before the dealership called and said, hey, you got something. Well, okay, so what I originally was trying to do was find an auger wagon. I let dealership know last month. They let me know today that this was here. A Lizard chaser bin. I already had it painted up just to match my little John Deere. I think this was 300 horsepower, as in how much it requires. It holds just over 50,000 liters. There is a bigger version. Actually, there's two bigger versions. But the humongous one cost about 136,000 before customizations. I already got the combine over there, so I just need to bring the tractor over and we will get started, folks. Whoever planted that canola field needs to be fired, because that is horrendous. Just look at that, they missed so much. Right off the bat, the yield is looking excellent. I am happy. We didn't have to do anything with weed control this year. And we also didn't do any cultivation, so I'm also pretty curious on how that ended up. But next year we do plan on buying the cultivator from the dealership, the one that they lease out, which means we will end up, well, probably not the bigger one. We will end up getting the smaller one. That way we could tow it behind the tractor and use it. Looks like we're getting into the yellow now. Kind of upsetting, but we should get back to green soon. Sorry for the whistling. I gotta replace a belt in this combine. The AC belt, not anything mechanical, I promise. So, already completed the first headland, and from the yellow portion that you guys seen just before I cut, it goes all the way to the end, and pretty much, it doesn't go quite as far on this other side. And I do gotta admit, one thing about this bin chaser, is that what it was called again? I forgot, but anyway, I do gotta admit that it is nice having that tarp, because we can keep the grain in it pretty much stored at our homestead. Don't have to worry about putting it in like the bin at the railroad silo, and we can auger it straight into, say, our seed treater, and from the seed treater it can go straight into one of our I'm trying to think, our gravity wagons. So according to the dealership, their biggest one, the base package of it being standard factory color, it comes, well, the capacity won't change either way, but It comes as 185,000 liter capacity, and with a pack or price of 136 grand. That is base price. I can't change it except to make it go up. Now, it takes the same amount as this one, surprisingly. There is one that is only a step up from the one we got now that would hold 70,000 liters. That would take 500 horsepower. I don't know why the one that takes 185, or yeah, that holds 185,000 liters. I don't know why that takes 300 horsepower, but with its sheer size, it would probably take a big 8-wheel drive tractor. I call them 8-wheel drive because they're usually huge dual-wheel tractors, like a 89 or a 92 series, something like that. Oof, I'm trying to fit it all in the header and talk at the same time, but oh, missed some. I'll come back for that, but might as well just not worry about it no more. Oh, honestly, this bin chaser is going to come in very handy. I'm definitely thinking on upgrading tractors and upgrading them. I might be able to do it with just them, or just that, but I'd like to have the bigger ones, so I think possibly getting an older model tractor that can handle it, like maybe a 9220 or something like that, or 9420, whatever it is. I'd have to check the market. And with that, we got ourselves just under 30,000 liters. So how about we take this on over to the farm and we convert it over to seed. So, moment of truth, this should work just fine. I got everything all set up. Let the tarp go so it can have some airflow. That's just barely making it in there. Let me try to hop up here and see. Let me hop up here. Yep, she's filling her up. What's the gauge say? No, I did not hit the tree. I came close though. Okay. So far so good. And you? Alright, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I'll see you guys whenever it's all finished, because I cannot wait to find out how much seed we can get out of 30,000 liters of canola. So I literally just left this, and well, I left it to get a ride over to get the combine, and we're still going. Just barely, almost halfway. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least we're still making it there. How much seed have we made with, say, 15,000 liters? What's the gauge say? 15,000 liters has made almost 35,000 liters of seed. That's not bad. That's actually working mighty fine, if I do say so myself. Tickle me impressed, I guess. You know, this is kind of taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm going to be burning through a lot of diesel doing this. Well, according to the truck's gauge, we're up to like 46,000, roughly, maybe more. I'm starting to think probably sell this load of seed, and then next year we'll do pretty much our plan of use it, because I honestly have no place to store it at the moment. At least we're gonna be making some money back today. So the price for canola was roughly $8.86 per 1,000 liters. Now, given that's just about 29,000 liters of canola, we got over double already in seed, and seed is $754 per 1,000 liters. So I think we're gonna be making a nice chunk of change compared to selling it as canola. While this thing keeps going, I just want to pretty much explore this and, well, show it off. Got some amazing tires on it. I think they're Michelin. Are they? Yep, they are. Nice little bin door. Now, I have the option of hand crank, or up front it has a motor feature. So all I gotta do is click a button in the cab of the tractor and it just zips right up. Now, like steering assist wheels, or whatever the heck you want to call them. I turn, they turn. Amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, so far I've had to get out and top this thing up 3 times. Yep, 3. I was thinking 2, but no, it is 3. What's the gauge say? Well, just under 4,000 liters left. It's got a long way to go. Every so often, my truck is just drifting downhill. So I need a better setup. And definitely something smaller, because these gravity wagons are too tall for it. I had to spin this thing around to face downhill so I could fit the gravity wagons under it. Oh, let's check the amount real quick. Almost 80,000 liters. Are you joking? And we're down to 1,200 liters yet. Oh boy. The final little bit's getting processed. Slowly but surely. Oh. I'm leaving it hooked up because we're going to need it on that instead now, instead of the baler first. We'll hook it up to the baler after it's all done with its duties as a bin chaser. So with just under 30,000 liters of canola, we turn it into 90,000 liters of seed. I'd say this is going to bring a hefty profit. And I mean that most definitely. If we would have sold it for the extra, say, $200, or no, it's $100, that wouldn't have meant anything. Not at 3 times the quantity. Oh, and there you have it. Almost 68,000 for the seed, and 9,300 for apparently my environmental score bonus from the government. I'd say that is pretty darn profitable. Heck, instead of using the seed, we might as well keep selling it. Oof. I think that'll do it for today's little vlog, and I'll see all y'all probably, yeah, it's gonna be next month because we're gonna be selling that into canola again. That way we have a steady supply of it. So I'll see all y'all around in August. Have a good one, y'all.